Hello and welcome back to the Major Arcana Messages series. Today's reading is guided by the powerful and grounding energy of the Emperor. So the Emperor represents structure, stability, leadership, discipline, and stepping into your personal power. When this card appears, it's often a sign that you're being called to take control of your life, set boundaries, and build something solid for your future. So if you are drawn to this reading, Spirit may be guiding you to step into a more confident, grounded version of yourself, one who knows what they want and is ready to claim it. In this pick a card reading, the Emperor brings messages about where you are being called to step into your power, what stability is forming in your life, how to take aligned, confident action, boundaries, leadership, and self-trust, and what you are building long term. So choose the card or the crystal to get your messages today. As usual, you have 3 groups. This is group number 1, group number 2, and group number 3. So for group number 1, here is your Emperor card from the Light Seers Tarot. And we have some carnelian, an elephant carnelian. For group number 2, we'll be using the Rider-Waite-Smith deck. Here is your Emperor card. And we have some raw obsidian here for you. I'll be using the Sobolo deck for group number 3 from the Book of Shadows Tarot. And we have some red jasper palm stone here. All right, again, so choose the card or crystal that you're feeling most drawn to. If you feel called to more than one pile, that's perfectly fine. Some people like to watch all 3 and then decide which resonates most for them. So maybe it's a feeling you have, maybe it's the card, it's the crystal. If you really resonate with numbers, you can take a look at the timestamps. You can find those in both a pinned comment and the description. Also there you'll find a link to my website, kittyrising.com, if you want to check out my offerings and book a private reading. I offer both tarot and astrology readings at this time. And there's also a link to join memberships if you want to check out those perks and join and further support the channel and get more content from me. But I am so grateful each of you are here. Pause the video if you need more time, and I will see you in your readings. Welcome, group number 1, to your Emperor reading. Before we get started, I just want to take a moment and say thank you. Thank you all so much for being here. You're all so welcome and so loved in this space. Thank you for sharing your precious time and energy with me today. Thank you to your spirit guides, to my spirit guides for assisting with the reading. And thank you, Spirit, for your clear and accurate messages. What messages does the Emperor have today for group number 1? Where is group number 1 being called to step into their power? What are they building long term? How are they leveling up? Tell us all the details. Thank you, thank you, thank you. My hairs. Ooh, we have the 3 of Pentacles here. This is all about mastering your craft, work, collaboration with others. So there could be a huge level up coming or building something here when it comes to your work, with your career. Also, it could have to do with building relationships. Let's see. I feel like you're getting the green light here. Like it's time to take that action that you've been wanting to do. It's time to build that business, go after that new job, go after that promotion. Well, let's get the details here. Wow, the King of Wands. Very similar to the Emperor energy in a way. You guys are being called to step up and lead. You guys are natural born leaders. You really are. And you have this fire within you, and maybe a lot of you have been feeling this lately, and you're being called to follow that, to step into that. The one thing that could be holding you back so far is maybe fear, but you've got this courageous lion or lioness within you, and you're being really called to pursue. Take the actions towards your passions, towards your desires, towards what you want to build at this time. Spirit saying, and the Emperor is saying, it's never too late to build something new, to master something new, to go after something new here. The Ace of Pentacles. Oh, yeah, this is definitely seems to have to do with like work and career, finances. There's something we want. Yeah, maybe we're wanting more abundance. We're wanting a better job or to further our career. And we're aware of that, but are we tending to this goal? Are we fully tending to this goal, to this ambition that we have? And we might think we are, and I'm sure we are to some extent, but the Emperor today is calling us to take it to the next level, to dedicate more time, to push through. And a lot of times, think about when you plant a seed, you water it, you tend to the soil, all of that, and you don't see instant results. You don't get that beautiful flower or vegetable or whatever you're growing right away. And in real life, sometimes we set intentions and we work on something, and when we don't see results, we kind of get discouraged or we give up maybe a little too soon, usually right before when that result's about to come. Spirit's calling you to dive full in. The Emperor energy here is telling you to dive in fully. Follow your passions, follow that light, like really dedicate yourself to mastering this craft or working on this project, building your business, building your finances. And when you really tend to this, you're going to see results here. And for some of you, maybe we're tending to something that we're just not passionate about. The King of Wands is someone that follows their passions deeply and fully, like, and maybe the passion has fizzled out. If this is long term, sometimes we can just have days, right, where we're not feeling it. But this is like, maybe we've been dedicating all this time to like this job or this hobby or this lifestyle, and we're like, you know what, I just don't even want it anymore. And that's okay. This is your call to pivot, to find what truly does light you up at this time. Maybe you know, maybe you don't. It's time to explore that and tend to that, and not tend to things that you don't enjoy anymore. Oh, I just saw 444 on the timer. Wow, the Chariot. You guys are really about to advance here. Your life is about to take off. You're so close to advancement here, to victory with the Chariot card showing up, towards forward momentum. You just have to keep going, even when you're not seeing instant results. There might be a pattern here where we give up on things or our momentum dies off. You're being called to continue on this path. You're so close to things really taking off for you. The Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, this card can show up. Sometimes this could be like unemployment, but a lot of times it's maybe we're not putting in the effort. And it can be just not being happy with your work anymore, maybe feeling unmotivated, even feeling lazy sometimes. And again, maybe that's a sign you're being called to switch paths, or maybe didn't find what your real passion is. But I think for most of us, it's time to bring the joy back into the everyday, into our mundane tasks. Make this fun, building your business or building your brand, whatever this is for you. We need to come up, I think something that would be really useful is coming up with a solid routine. You see the Emperor you were drawn to here is holding a chess piece. It's implying he's making calculated moves. He's planning, he's being strategic. And the Emperor is disciplined and consistent. And I think group number one, something that would really help you if you feel like you've fallen off track or lost motivation or discipline here, is to come up with a strategy, with a plan, and also bring more joy and fun into the tasks here, because you're so close to the victory line here, to achieving what you want. There is long term. Look at all these pentacles. Of course, with this reading, there's a lot of pentacles. But you're so close to building long lasting legacy, wealth. The Two of Pentacles, this is one of my career cards or work cards. But financial stability and balance, like you're going to be able to do it all. One thing right now that could be preventing you from fully watering this seed or tending to this goal, maybe you feel like you're overwhelmed. There's a lot going on in life, and maybe it's time to delegate some responsibilities or, again, make things more fun and joyful. Prioritize your nervous system health and sleeping and all of that. Because when you have energy, when you feel good, you're going to really be able to tend to what you want to grow here. And you are on the verge of building something very long lasting, a lot of abundance, a lot of wealth, a lot of career success. So much so. Look at this. It's like right now, maybe you're in this Three of Pentacles energy. You're working on building something here. And this is where you're going. That long lasting legacy, that major wealth and success with the Ten of Pentacles. It's just maybe we've lost track here, or maybe we just need a perspective shift. And we're about to really take off here once we really dedicate ourselves to this. Tell us more, please. Yes, Mars. So much Mars, Aries energy coming through, Emperor energy coming through, of course, because it's the Emperor reading, but it's time to put our plans into motion. It's time to take action, to keep going and not giving up when we don't see those instant results, to come up with a plan. You know, when we do this, things are about to really move forward here. We're being called to embrace this energy, this here. Take bold actions. Come up with a plan and stick to it. And again, it doesn't need to be super serious or super overwhelming. You don't want to burn out. And bringing like more fun to the mundane task again is something coming through. But it's time to put those plans in motion. It's like you've got the green light. Maybe we've just been dreaming about starting that business, that channel, or asking for that promotion, or moving to that place, or going after that relationship. It's time to put our plans into motion. It's time to take aligned action. That's the missing piece here. We dream big, we want things, but are we taking the aligned actions? It's time to step out of our comfort zone. You've got that lion within you. You've got that strength in you. Once you push through that threshold of discomfort, that's when everything takes off here. Mercury Express. All these planets coming through. So Mercury rules our thought, communication. Maybe something we're being led to do next is to speak our truth, to speak what we want, to ask for what we want. Maybe this has to do with our job now. Or to tell others around us our plan and say, this is what I'm doing. Mercury is a faster moving planet too. I just feel like there's something here with like, take that leap. Look at this picture here. She's leaping. Take that leap of faith. Even here, the Page of Wands has that same, look at the legs. They're the same here. Take a leap towards your passions. Have faith. Go after it. Take that first step. And then stay in motion. Take that first step. I think after you do that, it'll be easier. Well, on the bottom, interesting. MC, this is like our career. And here it says the path of least resistance. You know, when you're in alignment, when you're going after your passions, it's not going to seem as hard. Spirit, I think this card's showing up here to be like it taking that first step, and then it'll be easier to stay in motion. It's like getting started. That's why this like light came up, the green light. It's time to go. It's time to take that leap. And once you do, then it'll be easy just to keep moving forward. The first step is the hardest, starting, making the change, going after the new things, speaking your truth, whatever. It's time to do that. But this is like the pinnacle of your career, the MC. And I feel like you're really about to hit that. I've never read this guidebook before, but I want to read this one. I feel like there might be something here for you. I'm trying my best to always link the decks now through YouTube, but this is the Business Astrology Oracle, which I thought would be good to use because the Emperor is very business-minded, and especially for you since yours seems to be about this. So wait, number 16. Okay, so here are the angles. And just this tells you what the MC is. The angle represents your business's most aligned zone for recognition, as well as the nature of its most aligned services or product. If you guys ever want to look at your astrology chart, I do offer that. And like, no pressure, you can always look it up yourself, but we can see where your MC is and your 10th house, and sometimes they're not in the same house, and that we need to integrate those two energies. That might be something you want to look into on your own. So the keywords here are recognition, respect, career, and calling. It's time to follow the easiest path to success. Your MC angle indicates your business's recognition zone and how you are meant to take your experience and use it in the world to help others. You could be forgiven in this highly charged online world for thinking that you need to do everything to be noticed and recognized in your business. You might be chastising yourself for not being on every social media platform. You might feel like you need to be on the speaker's circuit, even though you're terrified of public speaking. Or you may feel that without having written a book, you have no credibility. However, it is important to remember that we all possess an aligned way to gain respect, recognition, and ultimately success. We all have a path of least resistance that feels easeful. So ask yourself, what is my business's path of least resistance? Or you can just say your career or whatever your goal is. And what seems so easy it feels like cheating or too good to be true? And the affirmation is I embrace my zone of genius. It is safe to take the path of least resistance. You can screenshot that. You can screenshot that if you want. So I think the point here is maybe we're overcomplicating things a bit. And that's why things get hard or we give up. We're trying to do everything all at once. Like I'm gonna, like for this example, like they kind of mentioned, like I'm gonna post on TikTok and Instagram and YouTube, all these things every single day. It's like you're just overwhelming yourself by doing everything. No, do what feels right. Like for me, I tried to do TikTok and Instagram. I actually deleted the apps from my phone. I just didn't like them, and it just didn't feel right. I don't like short form content. I like longer ones. I feel like they're more beneficial. And I was trying to do that for a while, and it just didn't feel right, and I did not gain any traction on there. And I think that's why, like, it gotta be something that lights you up and brings you joy. Maybe Mercury's coming through because some of you want to use your voice. Maybe you want to be a writer, you want to speak, you want to do something. Whatever it is, we're being called to do what feels right to us, and we don't need to do it all. Like, do what comes easier, what's gaining traction for you. You don't want to overwhelm yourself. Keep things in balance because you don't want to burn out. And also, if you have too big of a to-do list and all this stuff, that might make you just give up or veer away from this goal. I love that. Okay. And yeah, again, you can look at your astrology here and see where this falls for you. Okay. Let's get a few more cards out here. Anything else Spirit wants to come through for beautiful group number ones? Isis, sacred contracts. Ooh, interesting that contracts is coming up. There might be something here coming towards you soon about signing a business contract. Or this is also suggesting that maybe working with someone else, because the Three of Pentacles too, bringing someone else in to help you with your goals. For some of you, this could be you're going to be signing a business contract, like getting a new job soon. For others of you, I think this is asking you to work with someone else. Maybe you need a business coach or someone just to help you with the workload. But contracts are important here. And you can look at contracts in your astrology chart with the 7th house. But I think that even if it's not a contract, I think letting others in, letting help in, working with others, that's why I something came through with like communicating to others, maybe with your family, what you need to work on your goals, or the people in your life, just letting them know what you need, or maybe you need some help with certain things so you can focus on your goals. Make things easier for yourself. They don't need to be so hard. And I think other people could be coming into your life to help you with that, or already are in your life. Oh, I love it. The world / universe. Independence, facing fears and self-discipline. How great is this for the last card that we're using today? Oh my God, you guys, it's time to face our fears, to keep going, to push through, to go after what we want. And self-discipline, that's such emperor energy too. Staying committed to our goals, keep going. Don't give up when we hit an obstacle. Be open to help from others, like just stay consistent. The emperor is calling you to stay consistent, to keep going, to have that courage, to push through the discomfort. Because on the other side, the world card is happily ever after. This is completion. This is everything you've ever dreamed of and more. That's on the other side of facing your fears and putting yourself out there. The emperor is saying, you've got the green light, group number 1. It's time. The time is now to fully dedicate yourself to your goals, to fully dedicate yourself to the life you want to live. Now is the time. There's so much success on the other side here. And maybe you guys were called to the carnelian. This could be something, that helps give you energy or motivation if you like to work with crystals. It doesn't need to be an elephant. But I kind of like this, an elephant, now that I think about it. I'm like, something about that, they bring that groundedness to it. Consistency. And maybe, you don't need to work super fast, slowly move through. Slow but steady. I don't know. There's something coming through with elephant energy. Maybe that means something to you. But the carnelian can give you that energy to push through. I like to keep a piece of carnelian on my desk. I have so many crystals around, but I like this one. It reminds me of like a strawberry. But anyways, that concludes your Emperor reading. I hope this resonated. Group number 1, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got value from it. I feel like I even got a little value from this reading, so thank you for letting me read for you today. But if you did get this reading, please subscribe if you haven't already, and like this video. It really helps me out and lets me know you did get value from it, so thank you in advance. You can hype the video if that's an option. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what group you're coming from. If you're working on a business or what goals you have, I'd love to hear from you guys. I can totally be your #1 cheerleader. I love it. And you inspire me, so thank you for sharing in advance. And like I mentioned in the intro, if you're interested in a private tarot reading or astrology reading, you can book at kittyrising.com. And if you want to join memberships, those links are in the description and pinned comment. Thank you all again so much for being here. I truly am so grateful for each and every one of you. I love you so, so, so much. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, group number 1. I love you. Welcome, group number 2, to your Emperor reading. Before we get started, I just want to take a moment and say thank you. Thank you all so much for being here. You're all so welcome and so loved in this space. Thank you for sharing your precious time and energy with me today. Thank you to your spirit guides, to my spirit guides for assisting with the reading. And thank you, Spirit, for clear and accurate messages. So, where is group number 2 being called to step into their power? What stability is forming in their life? How to take aligned, confident action? What is group number 2 building? Thank you, Spirit, for giving us all the messages that group number 2 needs to read today. Thank you, Emperor. What does Emperor have to say to group number 2? We have the 9 of Wands in reverse. Sometimes this card can show up when we're giving up or we're about to give up, but we're so close to achieving something. We could be letting our fears get to us, our insecurities get to us. More, please, Spirit. The Knight of Pentacles. Excuse me. Spirit is calling us to take small, actionable steps right now. We might be feeling the 9 of Wands in reverse. Tonight's could be like burnout energy as well. Burnout, exhaustion, frustration, maybe. Again, fears taking over. But now let's seeing it with the Knight of Pentacles, I feel like we have these big dreams and goals and everything we want, which is great, but maybe we jump all in, we do too much at once, we overwhelm ourselves, get in our head. way through that is to take slow, actionable steps, one step at a time. Come up with a plan. The Emperor loves that plan and strategy. The Knight of Pentacles is slow, methodical action. But this is also telling me that you guys are, it might not seem like you have progress right now. You might not be seeing it in your physical reality, but you are on your way of growing wealth and abundance and career success here. It might just be coming at a slower pace than you would like. And that could be frustrating. And that's why we have this Nine of Wands, feeling frustrated and burnt out. Like, when is it going to happen? I know that the work you're doing is building here, and Spirit's calling you to continue, to keep moving through. Because something that could be really blocking us right now is maybe feeling negative thoughts coming through. Again, the fears coming through. Something here, like there's this bandage over his head here, and then you have the crown with the butterflies here in reverse. I feel like the Emperor is really calling us to transform our thoughts. They might be kind of blocking us right now, keeping us down, keeping us from taking action. Like, oh, this is never going to work for me. It's never coming. I'm not getting results. I'll never get this job. I'll never get this money. I'll never get this relationship, whatever. It's like, if we're thinking that way, I think that's kind of keeping us in a lower space. And it's so much harder to move forward with your goals when you're feeling so down about it. We're really working on transforming our thoughts and our attitude and our perspective. And know that every step you take, even if you don't get the instant results, is helping you grow this. Tell us more, please, man. Yes. When we come out of that phase of being disappointed, when this is in the upright, being disappointed with what we have or don't have, and just not being happy, close it off, that could be preventing us from seeing this amazing opportunity. But I see, you guys transforming your thoughts and your attitude and perspective and pushing forward. There's a new opportunity coming. In your near future, there's a new opportunity coming. Let's get some more information here. Let's see, are we frame fine? Okay. Tell us more about this opportunity. What's coming towards group number 2? What are they building here? Yeah, there's strong energy of anxiety and stress here. Maybe some people here, you're up at night, maybe really worried. Like, this card just says it all if you just look at this image. And I get it. I feel like this is a strong collective energy right now. And it's hard to get out of that. When you're feeling that stress and anxiety, it's hard to keep pushing through. But your spirit guides want you to know, on the other side of taking this aligned action, there's so much opportunity. Tell us more, please. It's like we need a cleanse, cleansing our thoughts and maybe triggers around us. Maybe there's certain things like social media. Maybe we need a little detox from social media. Maybe we need to declutter our space if it's been a little heavy, and open our windows, let fresh air in. Like, just there's a cleanse needed. I think that will be really helpful here to get the energy out that's been stagnant and for you to move forward. And yeah, you guys really are headed towards abundance. Like, we have this Knight, like you're moving from the Knight to the King, where it may look like maybe it's a little barren right now where you are, or in your life. You don't have the resources, the money, the life that you want, but you are headed towards this King of Pentacles. Look how lush and abundant this is. You are headed in that direction. Spirit wants you to know. Your prayers have been heard. What you want have been heard. And you will get out of this difficult situation. When this card is in the upright position, it could be, can sometimes indicate a scarcity mindset, a lack mindset, and also missed opportunities, which also can be with that Four of Cups. But we have these in reverse. So there's an opportunity coming. There could be help coming. opportunity coming. But it's not just like luck, it's because you're opening up your mind, you're transforming your thoughts, and you're open to new possibilities and new adventures and new ways of making money, new ways of doing things. Because the way things have been, you're not getting the results you want. So spirit's calling you to be open-minded, to open your, be open to new ways of doing things and new outcomes, to new adventures. And on the other side of stepping into the unknown and doing things differently, that's where the abundance lies. But again, the way things have been, we've been stagnant. The death card in reverse, this is stagnancy. If we're doing things the same way all the time, we're just going to stay that way. So spirit's calling group number 2 to be open to doing things differently, to new opportunities, to new ways of thinking, to new ways of taking action. And that's on the other side is where this abundance is. So this could be maybe considering doing a different job or taking on a different responsibility or asking for something, or maybe looking in different locations, or maybe seeking guidance. Maybe this help that's coming through, maybe a financial advisor or a headhunter or a coach or a healer, and if that's needed. Because maybe we just are carrying a lot of energy around us that we need to be cleared. I mean, we could do this ourselves, but maybe if you really are struggling, be open to help and doing things differently is the point here. So take how this resonates to your situation, because there's major stagnancy here and the energy needs to be cleared and moved away. And I think when we do that, then we can take different action. But we're being called different actions is what is needed to get the results we want. Let's see if we can get more information here from you on this. Tell us more, Spirit. Yes. By changing your mindset, by expanding your mindset, looking at the world in a different viewpoint, in a positive set, you're about to expand your life. There's about to be a lot of expansion. By changing up your environment, this is a huge thing. Changing up your environment. Again, we were talking about, clearing your space, but maybe going to different places. It doesn't mean you have to move, because I know that's not possible for everyone, but maybe if that's been something you've been considering, but maybe just going to different places on a day-to-day place, like go to a park or go to a coffee shop or travel to a nearby town. Just do things differently. And again, clean out your area, your room, your house, your apartment, whatever it is, wherever you live. But your world is really about to expand and reach new heights here with this new perspective. Then I have here the Chariot: determination, discipline, concentration. The Chariot implies forward momentum, victory. And the way to do this, again, is to concentrate on what you do want, not what you don't want, with a positive outlook, and stay determined, stay disciplined. The Chariot and the Emperor are the same with this, is discipline and willpower. That's the way through. That's how you're going to overcome these difficulties. Forward momentum. Keep going when times get tough. Don't let your negative thoughts or the lack of immediate results stop you. You're so close to forward expansion here. Oh, some more, please. Fifth house, curiosity. Ooh, I love the fifth house energy. This is the house of pleasure, fun. Like this card says, curiosity. Be curious. Ooh, it's 11:11 on the timer. That's where you're going to find your wish fulfillment, is by doing things differently, exploring new things, trying out new things. That could really help, even if get you out of a rut too. Just have more fun and pleasure in your life. Do things differently. Try new things. That is really coming through strong, and that will lighten up your energy, lighten up your mood. Maybe some of you literally want to do flower arranging, or like she's doing here, but it could be anything. Just try new things. And also getting outside is a huge one, and letting sunlight into your place. I keep feeling that strongly, because maybe things have been, dark, the windows are closed all the time, and that's not helping your energy levels. I just have this guidebook out from the last group. Let's just read it. How having fun or being curious can help your financial stuff here. Okay, what card is this? 21. Keywords: pleasure, fun, creativity, inspiration, new ideas. You are being called to be less serious in your business and instead be curious, explore, play, and allow creative inspiration to flow. In business astrology, the fifth house reflects the way in which you can be curious, lighthearted, and experiment with new offerings. The nature and condition of your business's fifth house will indicate how easily this playful energy is able to flow and how your enterprise approaches creativity and inspiration. Consider if you need to devote regular creative time in your business or go on a creative retreat. You may need to structure this time into your schedule, or it may flow naturally as part of the vital force in your business. So even if you don't have your own business, this still applies. Like, that burnout energy. It's time to, maybe you're just so busy or like things are so slow. Schedule in play, schedule in fun, schedule in things that bring you pleasure. And that'll give you the creative spark and help you overcome any obstacles you're currently facing in your life. It'll change your energy. You'll be doing different things, having fun, and you're going to have a new outlook, and then you're going to be able to overcome whatever's been going on. You really are. You're going to be able to move forward and conquer anything going on in your life. You just need a fresh perspective here. You need to do things differently. That's the main message the Emperor is sending. And the other side is so much expansion, so much victory, so much success, so much abundance. It's like you just need some change in scenery, change in environment, do things differently, more play, more fun, and then you're going to get this amazing idea on how to make money or where to move towards next, how to overcome the obstacles. The affirmation here is, I prioritize creative time so that divine inspiration can flow. That I prioritize creative time so divine inspiration can flow. So you guys can screenshot that or write it down if you want to say it throughout the week. Can say it with me now. I prioritize creative time so that divine inspiration can flow. What else? Spirit for group. Number 2. Asclepios. Sacred medicine. I don't think I've ever pulled this card from this deck. By seeing him, like being in nature, I think is something coming through very strong. Some of you might be called to do sacred medicine. This is just confirmation. It's, if you're not even into that, you don't have to go do ayahuasca or any of those things, but some of you might be really called to explore that on your path. This could be confirmation here. But I think for all of you, the sacred medicine you need is nature, is connecting more with the earth, with your body. Let's read this one too. I've had this deck for a while. I don't think I've ever pulled this card. Ask Clea. I think they might tell you how to say things in here. Let's see. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing it. Does it? It's pronounced Asclepios. Asclepios. Asclepios was the greatest healer of the ancient world. As a baby, he glowed with a halo of golden light. By age 6, Asclepios could name every medicinal plant and understand basic anatomy. Mentored by Chiron the centaur, ooh, cool, he matured into a consummate physician, surgeon, and pioneer of scientific medicine. His vast sanctuary at Epidaurus comprised a sports stadium, theater, baths, a dream temple, and a hospital. Asclepios believed that the injured and infirm needed medical treatments in combination with exercise, music, dance, and story. His priests would record patients' dreams and use the information to prescribe a cure. The serpent-entwined rod of Asclepios is a symbol for numerous medical institutions today. Oh my God, that's crazy. I had a dream that last night, and it's been freaking me out a little bit. But I had it told me I needed a TTE because I have an arrhythmia or something, and I literally looked it up, and that is an echocardiogram or something. But anyways, this isn't about me. But yeah, paying attention to our dreams is important here. The Greek god of medicine, rejuvenation, and healing comes into your life today to offer a dose of positive energy for your well-being. If you're dealing with an illness, injury, or ailment, Asclepios understands your struggle and suffering. He knows the anxiety, depression, and frustration that can accompany long and short-term health problems. Asclepios leads you into his sun-filled sanctuary garden full of medicinal plants. I'm here to take care of you. Trust that you're in good hands. You're safe in your body. I watch over the medical profession and can guide you to the right doctors and treatments. Invoke me before surgeries and consultations, and I'll work my light through your practitioners. Healing from illness is never purely physical. There's always emotional, psychology, and spiritual elements. Asclepios was a master at blending scientific and holistic methods. He's presently guiding medical professionals and researchers to combine traditional and complementary practices. Could you be a part of this new era of sacred medicine? Ooh, I think this is so great because we've been talking about, like, maybe there's a lot of anxiety and things like that, um, and maybe the way forward is trying more holistic things, like doing things differently. Like, the prescription here is like have more fun, get outside, clear your space of clutter and things you don't need anymore. Okay, additional meanings. Your divine life purpose is in the medical profession. That could be confirmation for some of you. Work with integrative medicine, conventional treatments combined with complementary therapies for yourself or a practitioner. And then illness is sometimes a sign of life that life needs rerouting. Be honest with yourself about what you'd like to change. And the affirmation here is, I take responsibility for my health. I heal my mind, spirit, and body. I take responsibility for my health. I heal my mind, spirit, and body. So you guys can screenshot this or write this down. Say it with me. I take responsibility for my health. I heal my mind, spirit, and body. Yeah, I think your way forward to success and all the things you want is, first we have to start with our body and healing ourselves, healing our thought, our emotions, our physical health, all of that. And it's possible. It's all possible, and it's all connected here. And on the other side of that is so much abundance. I just want to get a few more cards. Like, where is group number 2 headed? I know the King of Pentacles energy, like but after they do this healing work on their mind, have more fun, clear this energy, what's on the other side? Well, the world. This is like happily ever after. This is ultimate success and victory here. The laurel wreath. Yeah, you guys, everything's going to work out for you. The Spirit's like, this is as good as it gets, the World card. This is total fulfillment here. Oh, and I split the deck, and of course, oh my gosh, I see the Queen of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. There's long-lasting wealth, abundance, home, happiness, health, success, victory. Oh my God, thank you, Spirit, for clarifying. This is where you're headed. So don't worry about prioritizing fun and working on your health and well-being, because on the other side of that, you're going to have so much energy and motivation to work on your goals when you have this positive mindset, and you're going to be able to be determined, disciplined, and concentrate on it. And on the other side, there's so much success for you, so much abundance, so much success, so much happiness. And again, don't forget to do things differently. And this could have to do, again, with your financial goals and career goals, but also with health and well-being. Do things outside the box, do things differently. I think, mix holistic things, alternative things with scientific things, all that. But be open-minded, your mindset and your actions. And then there's my cat. You agree, Emmy? Emmy says yes. That's the message today for group number 2. Well, that concludes your reading. I hope it resonated. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got value from it. If you did, please subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video. That helps me out and lets me know you did get value from it, so thank you in advance. You can hype the video if that's an option. Leave a comment down below. And like I said in the intro, if you're interested in a private reading or joining memberships, those links are in a pinned comment and the description. Thank you all again so much for being here. I truly am so grateful for each and every one of you. I love you so, so, so much. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, group number 2. I love you. Welcome, group number 3, to your Emperor reading. Before we get started, I just want to take a moment and say thank you. Thank you all so much for being here. You're all so welcome and so loved in this space. Thank you for sharing your precious time and energy with me today. Thank you to your spirit guides, to my spirit guides for assisting with the reading. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Emperor, for your clear and accurate messages. So, where is group number 3 being called to step into their power? What stability is forming in their life? How can they take aligned, confident action? What are they building long term? Tell us more. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, the card dropped. This card fell to the ground. I know you didn't see it, but the Ten of Wands here. Maybe there's certain responsibilities and things you're ready to let go of. Or you're at the end of a road that maybe has been a lot to carry, been heavy, and you're ready to start something new. Let's see. What is this Ten of Wands about? King of Swords. Wow, there's something here about you guys really stepping into leadership here. I feel like you have a lot of responsibility, a lot of things going on, or you will in the future. And there's something here about being open to delegating tasks and responsibilities and things to other people. Like you don't need to take everything on yourself. I mean, you're drawn to this card. It looks like she's very busy there, you know. And I like this King of Swords. Look, you can see they're like working, they're leading a meeting here. I think there's this energy that group number 3 is stepping into their power and stepping into a leadership role in some way or enhancing their leadership abilities at this time, or you're being called to do so. Yes. I really feel like life is about to get a lot busier, like in a good way for group number 3 here. Again, in the sense like work will pick up, you'll get that job, you'll get more clients, there'll be more things going on. You're like awakened from maybe this boring or stagnant period of life. There's gonna be a lot more opportunities coming to you. Like I see they're pointing at this graph here, like a lot of business growth, financial growth, career growth. Like you're about to see a lot more coming in for you. And the Emperor wants you to know that you can handle this. You can handle this workload. You can handle the responsibilities. You can handle the new things coming into your life. And you're going to do so with grace. And it's going to bring you, maybe like financial freedom, I'm feeling, abundance here. Oh, why am I dropping cards today? We're like flying out here. Wow, we have these sixes coming out. I love it. The Six of Pentacles. There's definitely an opportunity here. There could be someone offering you money or a job here. Or this is just really saying that you're going to be in this state soon where you have enough money to share with others to help others in need. Oh my God, the other card that fell out was the Ace of Pentacles. There really is a new opportunity coming in for you that's going to bring you so much success and abundance. No wonder these cards flew to the ground. They fit with what we're talking about. Spirit's like, definitely pull these cards out. The Six of Wands, this is victory, climbing up to success. I feel like some of you are like climbing up the corporate ladder. You're climbing up. You're reaching the top of the mountain. You're overcoming any obstacles that you've been facing, any challenges. You're reaching the top. There's victory ahead. There's money ahead. There's opportunity ahead. You are about to accomplish a lot. There's a lot of victory here, and you're going to have a lot of community support, a lot of people. And again, I feel like a lot of you are going to be leading other people in some way. This could be a new job or just taking on more at your job. I'm really feeling that so strongly. You're literally like becoming the emperor. You're becoming this leader. You are. And some of you, maybe you're already in a leadership role, but you're stepping into it even further. And Spirit wants you to know you can handle it. And never be afraid to delegate tasks. You don't need to take it all on your own. Like, well, that's part of being a leader, right? You're going to find people to work for you or to help you out with things, to take on tasks. We have the Knight of Cups here. I feel like this is something you've been really dreaming about for a while too. And I also think, like, yeah, there's something here that's going to be emotionally fulfilling. Wow, all of these sixes, and here we have the Six of Swords here. Your life is about to have a huge transition. For maybe it's been dark, dreary, full of fear, and now you're headed to this place of abundance, light, and joy, emotional fulfillment, and the financial abundance you've been seeking, the responsibility, the success. Things are about to shift drastically for you. I'm going to straighten this a little bit. I think we're all good. But yeah, there's a huge, huge transition here. Some of you, this will be for those who are like single or wanting relationships. I feel like in this new phase of life, it's like you're focusing on your work, your success, your growth, and not even really looking for love. And someone could be coming in that way too. It could be something here like meeting someone through work. But ultimately, I see this card's showing up because your dreams are coming true in this sense, and you're feeling very emotionally fulfilled. And the people you're working with and for, or the clients, they're feeling very supported and fulfilled, and as are you. Okay. We need more details here. Tell us more about this spirit. Wow. Okay. Partnership. Spirit wants me to touch on that more, I guess. But this could really be a new business partner coming in for some of you, like the perfect business partner, the perfect client. But Spirit wants you to know in this new phase of life, I feel like you're going to have really great partnerships all around. Like there's not only stability coming through with your career and what you do for a living, with your finances, but also stability and growth in your partnerships and your relationships. I don't know how cards go with this. Tell us more. Because Juno does usually point to um, kind of, romantic partnerships, but now we have the moon with connect. Yeah, your success here that's coming soon, your growth in your business and finances, it comes through connection with other people. Like what was coming through earlier, we have the delegating of tasks, like working with others, but also like networking, connecting with your community, through connection with others, through working with others. That's where you're getting this big business success here. So it's not just about love here, even though like I do see your relationships overall growing in this next phase of life, but it's through connecting with others. Even the Six of Pentacles is like being someone who helps out with your community. And we see here like she's leading a group, we're leading a meeting here, we have this person dreaming of someone. There's just like the Six of Wands talks about community support. Even here we have people working together, and the Ten of Wands is like so many tasks. So like you're going to be working with others, incorporating like your community, networking with other people, meeting new people, and through this networking, through this connection with others, that is where the success lies. So don't be afraid. The Emperor is telling you to put yourself out there, to meet others, to network, to share your ideas, to share your business, to share your work, to share your resume, however that it's fitting with you in your current situation. Because it could be like just a chance meeting with someone that you connect with on the streets or at some event that leads you to your next job or hires you for something, or you guys build a business together. I'm sensing that very strongly. And I have gotten this message for some people I read for recently too. Like this is for the collective I read for group number 3 specifically, through connection to others, that is where this massive business and financial growth occurs. Oh. Let's see here. For each group I've been reading this card, how about we just read and see, maybe that can give you some ideas on how to connect with others. This could also be talking about like connecting to your intuition, but I see this circle of people here, and that's what I'm getting intuitively. But let's just read it because we have time. Okay, keywords: vulnerability, authenticity, intimacy. There's a sense that your ability to connect through your business may be somewhat restricted right now. In business astrology, the moon represents the way your business can connect with its soul clients, employees, partners, and other stakeholders. Its placement in your business chart provides information about how your business can be vulnerable and authentic. It's important to remember that the moon is one of the strongest feminine energies in astrology, and its placement may indicate where you need to be more open, vulnerable, and feminine in your approach. Reflect on whether showing up and being vulnerable in your business scares you. You might be holding yourself back from creating true connection through your business due to fear of rejection, ridicule, or being canceled. And this doesn't, even if you don't have a business, this relates to you going after your goals. This, I think, I'm going to read this again. Reflect on whether showing up and being vulnerable in your business or in your work or in your ambitions scares you. You might be holding yourself back from creating true connections through your business due to fear of rejection, ridicule, or being canceled. Yeah, that's definitely something the Emperor wants us to think about today because, again, through connection is where the growth lies for you. So ask yourself, how can I embrace feminine energy and be more open and intimate through my business or, again, through your work or whatever it is you're working towards? And the affirmation here is I allow myself to be open and trust that the vulnerability in my heart will land with my soul clients. Right, so if that's resonating, you can screenshot that, write it down, and you can always change the words here, right? I allow myself to be open and trust that the vulnerability in my heart will land with my soul clients. Or you could say, I allow myself to be open and trust that the vulnerability in my heart will land with my relationships. It just switch to whatever type, whatever you're working towards. I think this is great. I never used this guidebook till today, and I'm really liking it, or at least not that I can recall. I was going to use this deck next. One second. Tell us more, Spirit. Ooh, the element of fire, passion, enthusiasm, creation. When I think of the fire element too, it could be enterprise, business, work, but you're being called to chase that fire within, to go after what you want with passion, to create the life you truly desire, to create these opportunities. Oh my gosh, a bird just landed here. There's a crow. Maybe that means there's a crow. Emmy, did you see the bird? She knows that word now. It's sorry, it just flew away on me. When I say that, she just jumps up and starts making that like chirpy noise. But maybe a crow means something to you guys. But anyways, passion, enthusiasm, creation. I feel like this is what you're creating. You're creating a life at this time. You're building a life that is full of passion, that is yours, that is something you truly desire. And the way you're creating this is igniting this like dragon, this fire energy within you. Is facing your fears, is putting yourself out there, it's being vulnerable, connecting with others, sharing your passion, sharing your work with others, and not holding back. In the reading I did yesterday, I was like, maybe you guys saw that, but dance in the fire. I don't know. I mean, just let yourself be free. Let yourself express your passions, follow your passions. Be wild, be free. No more holding back your gifts, your talents, your work, who you are. It's time to share your gifts and share who you are with the world. And not only will this benefit others, but it will also benefit you financially, like success wise, socially. This is awesome. I love this. All right, tell us more, Spirit, please. And Sedna, there is always enough. Ooh, okay. There's a big limiting belief like, oh, the market's oversaturated, or there's too many people doing this. No one will notice me, or no one needs my art, or no one needs my work, or no one's going to watch me. No, there's enough to go around. There's enough abundance to go around. There's enough business to go around. We need to get rid of that limiting belief. Don't let that stop you from following your passions or putting yourself out there. You are unique, you are special, and you have your own things to share. And no matter what way that shows up, whether you're an artist, whether you're a teacher, whether you have your own unique way, no matter what you do in this world or want to do in this world, and you're being called to follow that. I hope you read this book too. Sedna. I think she has a sad story though, and that's not really what it's like maybe she had a hard past, but she overcame it. Okay, and yeah, this talks about working on your relationship with money. I think this is coming through for a reason because that could be a limiting belief here. So we have that like connection thing to work on, and also the limiting belief. So yeah, I think she was left at sea by her father. Here we'll just read all of it. Why not? Sedna is the sea deity of the Inuit people. Legends around in Arctic mythology about how Sedna became ruler of the Inuit underworld. There are many versions of her story, but all tell of a young woman who refused traditional marriage and was taken to sea by her father, who chopped off her fingers. From her severed fingertips, the first seals and marine animals grew. Sedna sinks to the deep ocean floor and becomes mother of the sea, fiercely controlling the availability of fish to Inuit hunters. If she's unhappy with the ecological balance of the ocean, she'll call all sea creatures to her side. Only when an Inuit shaman has journeyed to untangle and braid her hair will Sedna release the supply of ocean resources. Okay, there is a message here is to break free. Like maybe you want to do something that's different than like your normal society wants you to do. Like not the traditional marriage, not the traditional business, like, or maybe it's different than your family wants. You're being called to still embrace your true nature, embrace your authenticity, your true gifts, and just don't care what other people think. You will find your tribe, you will find your people. The more vulnerable you are, the more authentic you are, that's when you're going to magnetize to you the opportunities that you desire. Okay, Sedna brings messages about sustenance, gratitude, and the plentiful supply of everything that nourishes you. There's a never ending flow of divine energy that creates all your practical provisions: money, food, water, shelter, air to breathe. The same universal wellspring delivers unseen nurturance such as support, kindness, time, and love. Sedna says, be thankful for every gift you receive: the supply of oxygen, your daily food and water, your home and clothing, kindness from a stranger, support from your loved ones. Balance and gratitude are everything. You must not hoard or be stingy, nor must you be wasteful or steal from life. Be honorable with money, do your best to pay off debts, and create healthy budgets. Do you need to heal an ingrained fear of scarcity or invest in yourself more generously? Or are you being asked to spread your wealth and support to those who have less? Give back as much as you take. Disrupting the equilibrium is unwise and won't lead to happiness. Your needs are always met. This energy is the Six of Pentacles. So this is really confirmed. So additional meanings: your life purpose involves marine conservation. Well, that's very specific, but could be a major confirmation for some of you. Investigate your beliefs about money, organize your finances, and contribute resources to charity. Yeah, it's like even when you're in lack, the more you give to others, the more you receive. That's a big energy here. And also something that could help some of you break free of fear of like sharing your gifts or talents or your work is think about how you benefit other people. Like, don't think about how other people view you. Think about how you can help others, how you can make a difference for others. That will help you put yourself out there and not play small. The invocation here, or the affirmation: I'm thankful for all I have. Prosperity is a state of mind. Oh, I like this one. I'm thankful for all I have. Prosperity is a state of mind. So you guys can write this down or screenshot it if you want to say this. You can say it with me now. I'm thankful for all I have. Prosperity is a state of mind. I love that. Let's see. Wow, I just picked up this deck. I shuffled. It's only, I haven't used this for anyone else, but I see it right here in the bottom. Community. I picked up this deck for a reason. You guys are meant to connect with others, to lead community, to be in community, to network, to share your gifts with others. I think we've been keeping them to ourselves or dimming our light in some way. But the Emperor is calling group number 3 to shine bright, who they truly are, let their gifts and their services be known, let their desires be known, let others in, and again, let others help in some ways, and you help other people. Relationship to others, being in community is the way to success, is the way forward. Oh my gosh, I love that. Okay. Group number 3, that concludes your reading. I hope it resonated. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got value from it. If you did, please subscribe if you haven't already and like this video. It really helps me out and lets me know you did get value from it, so thank you in advance. You can hype the video if that's an option. Leave a comment down below. Let me know how this resonated. And what's going on with you? I love hearing from you guys. Like I mentioned in the intro, if you are interested in a private reading or joining memberships, you can find those links in the pinned comment and the description. Thank you all again so much for being here. I truly am so grateful for each and every one of you. I love you so, so, so much. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, group number 3. I love you.